Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you had a good week. It was a good week here. Spring's coming and going. It's kind of nice, a little chilly. It's rainy, snowy. We're getting a snowstorm right now. We're supposed to get like 10 or 11 centimeters. The nice thing about a snowstorm nowadays, or this time of year, is it generally doesn't last. Snow will be gone in a day or two. Still sucks though. Anyway, so hope we had a good week. Good week here. Because it was spring and I was kind of in a springy mood, I decided to go with something I consider a bit of a spring scent. Gentleman EDT by Givenchy, however you want to say it. I just don't care. We all talk the way we talk. But don't confuse this one with this one. This is EDP. They're completely different animals. This is more similar to like a Dior Homme Intense or Valentino or whatever. It's not like they took this and just made it darker. No, it's a completely different scent altogether. So if you like my review, you want to try it, make sure you try this one. Not that this one's bad. This one is fucking gorgeous. Oh my god. Oh my god, every time I smell it, I fall in love with it. That makeup-y iris and sweet vanilla and boozy kind of vibe you get from it. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, let's get right into this what it is. 2017, classified as a woody floral aromatic. Top is pear, pineapple, cardamom. Mid is iris, lavender, geranium. Base is leather, vanilla, and patchouli. Pear right off the top. You can hit tinge of pineapple. I think it's more just making the pear sparkle a bit. It's not so much a pineapple smell as just giving the pear a bit of a sparkly boost. Definitely pear. They say cardamom. I don't get a pinch of cardamom from this scent. I don't know if that's just a mistake or what. I got it on this hand here. Yeah. I don't get any of that. Basically, it's just a pear off the top. Very loud and synthetic pear. I don't like the top for the first 20 minutes to a half hour. I can't actually stand it. Bugs my nasal cavity. I'm actually a little stuffed up from spraying it a little earlier ago. 20 minutes and a half hour though, when the pear kind of that synthetic loudness dies down, you start to pick up a little bit of the iris and the lavender and the geranium that's coming out in the mid. See, the minute you say pineapple, people think Aventus. The minute you say cardamom, people think YSL. The minute you say iris, people think Dior Homme or Dior Homme or Dior Homme Intense. Where this is way more closer to all of them than this. It's not the same thing. This is Dior Homme O, which I've seen a lot of people compare this to. No, I don't get the comparison to the point they're making. I do get a comparison to them, but they're like saying, oh, it's like Dior Homme O or Dior Homme even. It's like, no. There is iris in it. But with Dior and the Dior Homme O, the iris is the main player, you know what I mean? And it's in Dior Homme and Dior Homme Intense, it's thick, it's heavy, it's got a real strong makeup lipstick vibe. It is potent. In Dior Homme O, it's there. It's not as heavy and thick. Dior Homme O is kind of like a lighter version of Dior Homme, for those of you who don't know. But it's still got that makeup lipstick kind of vibe, which I love. I got it on this hand here. Some light spices. Not an intense scent at all. Where this, I find, for the first little while, is pretty intense. I mean, like I said, I get the comparison a bit. When this hits that mid and the mid starts coming out, you do get a tiny bit of that makeup-y vibe, but not anything like this. And this doesn't have that synthetic fruit sweetness, because that synthetic fruit sweetness, say that 3 times fast, really lasts the majority of the scent. I mean, it doesn't pop like it does for the first half hour, but it's there, that pear. And when I say sweet, it's not overly sweet, except for the first 20 minutes, half hour. It's a nice subtile, soft, sweet pear note, which I really like after, like I said, after about a half hour. I really like it. But that first 20 minutes, half hour is just, harsh. People talk about Club de Nuit's opening being synthetic and chemically and harsh. This is just the same thing. First 20 minutes, half hour, just it's not pleasant at all. But then it just almost instantly, just bang, it mellows out and it becomes very nice. Like I said, the iris is giving it more of a slight makeup-y. You kind of have to dig for it. Like, oh yeah, there it is. More with the lavender and the geranium, it's giving it a floral powdery vibe. You get that soft florals and that powderiness mixing with that pear, that soft sweet pear. Very nice, very nice. The base is kind of a letdown, although I find the base comes late in this one, so it's not that big a deal. It's kind of just a soft leather and vanilla kind of base. Not overly sweet with the vanilla, more of an earthy, kind of leathery vanilla, very soft. But like I said, where this thing shines is about a half hour into it, and it becomes a really good scent. I might have reviewed it before, so this might be a re-review, and I didn't really like it at first. Didn't dislike it, just kind of. But after a few more wearings this week, it's really grown on me. It's really classy, but at the same time, you can be worn casually. I wore it at work, and Jesus Christ, we're wearing t-shirts and jeans. I mean, you could dress it up or down, I guess is what I'm saying. Any age range, it's youthful enough that a young man could wear it. It's mature enough that an older gentleman could wear it with that, again, that powdery. It's not overly sweet. You're not going to be sitting at the Legion at 60 years old and people saying, "Oh, somebody smells like a teenager." But you're also not going to be in high school and somebody saying, "Oh man, somebody smells like my grampy." It's got that easy to wear kind of vibe to it. So very versatile, classy, and casual at the same time. Performance, not the greatest, but not overly bad either. I get about 7 hours out of it. And a good five of those 7 hours is mostly the mid this time, not the base. Like I said, that soft, sweet pineapple with a hinge of makeup vibe that iris gives, and mostly powdery florals. So very nice. Projection for the first 20 minutes, half hour, it's pretty nasty, pretty heavy out there too, pretty almost beast, and not in a good way. But then it dials itself back and it doesn't project a whole lot. You mean we get a foot or so, foot and a half out there, but it's a consistent, you know what I mean? Like when anybody gets in with an arm's length of you, they're going to smell you. And most people at work liked it. I didn't reapply, and I made sure I put it on a good half hour before I went to work. So I didn't get any. Maybe I should have, just for the sake of the video, but I really didn't want to. But for most of the day, it was, I had 4 or 5 different girls this week. That smells good. It smells nice. That smells really nice. It smells good. Basic compliments. So is it a compliment king? No, but is it a compliment getter? Absolutely. Age range of the women, typical age range. early 20s all the way up to mid 40s or mid 50s. So yeah, it's great. So that's it, guys. Be back in a bit. I want to talk about a couple things, but for now, that's the review. Peace, love, be good to each other.